This week, Bitcoin arrives on EOS. We've got a Wax Cloud Wallet explainer video to share. We're giving away premium EOS accounts for participants of our Hot Sauce survey. block.one VC investments address the impact of COVID-19. The Voice CEO was censored on Forbes, and so much more. Hello EOS Nation, I'm your host Daniel Keys, and this is episode 53 of the EOS Hot Sauce. Remember, we've got a sauce in every format. Watch on YouTube, listen on SoundCloud or your favorite podcast player, and subscribe to EOS Nation newsletter at eosnation.io. Whatever format you prefer, help spread the sauce by smashing that like, ringing that bell, or giving us a 5-star rating. Now let's get to the hot stuff. Make sure you've got a glass of milk ready. First up, Bitcoin arrives on EOS in the form of pBTC. Cross-chain interoperability is proving to be quite interesting for the blockchain DeFi community. Pegged or wrapped tokens like pBTC unleash liquidity that has so far been mostly siloed on their own networks by effectively allowing tokens to move from one chain to another. This week, the potential for DeFi on the EOS mainnet was leveled up with the launch of pBTC. How it works is pretty simple. You deposit your BTC on the pTokens platform to mint or peg in the corresponding amount of pBTC on EOS. Provablethings, the company behind pTokens, acts as a custodian of the deposited BTC. Working in the blockchain space since 2015 under their previous name Oracleize, Provablethings is now focusing on unchaining liquidity by implementing pTokens for a wide range of assets across various blockchain networks. These pTokens can be transferred to any account and allows anyone to peg out back to BTC by redeeming pBTC from the EOS mainnet. In addition to EOS, pTokens are deployed on Ethereum, Bancor, and Kyber network, which unlocks new DeFi possibilities across these networks. It should come as no surprise that EOS's leading DeFi operator, Equilibrium, has plans to integrate pBTC as collateral for users who wish to mint EOSDT on Equilibrium's platform. On the exchange side, Bitfinex has announced that pBTC will be the first cross-chain DeFi token that it lists. The ease of development and high performance of the EOS network makes it an obvious choice for developers looking to add their DeFi building blocks to additional blockchain networks. Up next, the Wax Cloud Wallet explainer video and upcoming online meetup. The Wax Cloud Wallet is the easiest way to onboard non-technical friends and family into your blockchain universe. If you're not familiar yet with this great product, make sure to watch the EOS Nation animated explainer video, which showcases exactly why we love the Wax Cloud Wallet. We've embedded that in the written version of this hot sauce, and it's also on our YouTube channel. Fans of Wax and Karma are in for a treat as a Wax meetup is coming up this week. It's the 5th one organized jointly by the Multiblock and EOSphere guilds. It will be live streamed on the 5th of May and feature guest speaker Dallas Rushing, CEO of Karma. Up next, EOS Hot Sauce survey and .EOSN account giveaway. We want to hear from you. We want to know how you enjoy the EOS Hot Sauce and which topics you're most interested in. We'll be giving away 30 custom .EOSN EOS mainnet accounts randomly to users who participate in our survey and provide a valid email address. There's only 6 questions and it takes less than a minute to fill out. Thanks for your feedback. Up next, block.one VC investments address impact of COVID-19. block.one announced that it's awarding a $50,000 grant to Genobank.io, a blockchain company developing an open-sourced app to facilitate anonymous and secure access to COVID-19 testing. The app will run on the Talos blockchain and allow users to source low-cost testing kits and receive the results on-chain. This allows the results to be shared with users' doctors or even other medical professionals and researchers. The grant was awarded via block.one's EOS VC grants program in partnership with FinLab EOS VC. Up next, accounting firm Grant Thornton adopts EOSIO. This week we learned that Grant Thornton, a reputable accounting firm with $1.9 billion in revenue last year, has adopted EOSIO technology to track internal transactions. The new platform called InterX will allow the company to track and account for intercompany transactions with an audit trail that's immutable, meaning the integrity of the audit data persists over time. The result is a permanent and unforgeable audit trail for consistent transaction information. Auditability and integrity of financial records and transactions is one of the most attractive features of blockchain networks and has grabbed the attention of accountants and auditors across the world. On top of these advantages, the EOSIO blockchain protocol offers software that is extremely efficient and highly customizable. block.one's Dan Larimer has often stated that he believes EOSIO can eventually replace traditional database structures in many organizations due to the efficiency gains that it will bring them. Congratulations to EOS Costa Rica for building and delivering the InterX platform. Up next, Voice CEO calls out Zuck and gets censored on Forbes. Sela Zelatimo, the CEO of Voice, recently published a scathing article on Forbes calling out the digital giants like Facebook and Google for unfairly using news article snippets to drive traffic to their platforms while not compensating the authors of those news articles. Zelatimo points out that the ad revenue for these digital giants has risen dramatically, while at the same time, ad revenue for news organizations and journalists has seen a steep decline, resulting in the closure of many such local news operations. Zelatimo calls on these giants to implement fairer ad revenue sharing policies and to bring an end to the Middle Ages of social media. Interestingly, this article was first published on Forbes before being removed by the editor. It's now up on Medium. Did the digital giants put some pressure on Forbes to remove such an article? Are they starting to feel the heat from disruptive platforms like voice.com? It sure feels that way. Next up, EOSX free transactions. EOSX.io is one of our favorite EOSIO explorers, offering token holders a portal to manage their accounts, browse the chains, and learn more about EOSIO through the EOSX guides. In the last week, they've had some great news to share, as from now on, transactions made through EOSX are completely free. This service is made possible through Fuel, a resource management solution by Greymass. Up next, Wombat supports Talos. The Wombat wallet is one of the easiest to use EOS wallets out there, and with over 80,000 users from over 160 countries, the success of the concept speaks for itself. As the next step, the team announced plans to add multi-chain support, and they've started with the Talos network. They shared the reasons for opening up to other networks and why they chose Talos as the first additional EOSIO network to gain support in the announcement article. Talos Foundation CPO Justin Guidici was quoted, "We're so excited to welcome Wombat as a preferred wallet to Talos. They've really pushed the boundaries when it comes to UX and the ease of use for the EOS ecosystem, and will enable rapid growth for us too." Up next, blocks on Talos. Last week we reported about a partnership between the Talos Foundation and Blockbastards and the proof-of-game reward system Kudo. The Blockbastards introduced Blocks this week, a tower defense game with a crypto twist and the first game to integrate Kudo. Your job in the game is to defend your block producer against the usual suspect blockchain enemies, such as little bugs or bad bankers, and earn as many block rewards as possible. You'll learn a ton about cryptocurrencies while playing the game and come across interesting quotes from crypto legends like Andreas M. Antonopoulos and others. Each game level is themed on an existing crypto project, and while the first levels are taken by the most prominent coins out there, the team is open for suggestions. So if you run a project and want it featured as a level in Blocks, or if you just want to become a beta tester and earn some Kudo, check out the Blocks the Game website. Another company launching on Talos, this time focused on digital identity, is equine. They currently have an airdrop going, and since the goal of the project is nothing less than mass crypto adoption and onboarding billions of users, they've made participation stupid easy. In other Talos news, we have dStore, a decentralized cloud storage service on Talos. They have several open positions, and if you successfully recommend someone, you can earn 5,000 Talos tokens. Open positions are marketing lead, system administrator/DevOps, and developers. Candidates need to be legal to work in the USA, such as US citizens or existing green card holders, but they can work remotely. Next up, Boyd Season 4 launch. EOS Nation is proud to have been part of Boyd since the very beginning. We've been running a team and offering up prizes since Season 0. Boyd is an EOS mainnet-powered dApp that allows users to donate their extra computing resources to various scientific endeavors. To add a touch of gamification to their platform, Boyd encourages community members to create teams that users can join. When contributing computing resources through Boyd, users earn Boyd tokens for themselves and also earn points for their respective teams. This creates some friendly competition, incentivizes more computing, and allows teams to offer unique rewards to attract users. Season 4 sees the collective Boyd computing power channeled towards contributing in the fight against COVID-19. EOS Nation is putting up 7,500 dApp tokens that is going to be distributed proportionally among all the contributing members on our team throughout the season. Good luck to all the teams participating, and may the best team contribute the most computing resources to science. Up next, Tribe founder starts Loop. Tribe is one of the first content-driven social media platforms with an EOS-based token, and in a recent article, Tribe founder Tom Norwood gave an update regarding the future of Tribe. The biggest change for now is related to the staking rewards, moving away from a passive stake-to-earn model to a more active model, meaning that the staking account needs to participate on the platform in order to be eligible for rewards. This will be organized in weekly tasks. Another change announced for the coming months will introduce a tipping model, following the general goal to minimize the amount of newly issued tokens. Tom also shared a completely new project he's working on, which benefits a lot from the lessons learned while working on Tribe. It's called Loop, it's built on an EOSIO network, and it's basically a wallet app with built-in social features. Loop's mission is to give real-world businesses a tool to incentivize their customers, create an individual token, and create opportunities for cross-promotion or referrals. It seems the project is pretty far along in development, and according to Tom, they've gotten quite some interest from potential participants. Tom shared the pitch deck and white paper draft along with the article, looking for feedback from the community. Good news for Tribe token holders, they're going to get some free Loop tokens airdropped to their accounts. Up next, Emanate is open, mass adoption through music. After 6 months of closed and controlled testing, the Emanate music streaming platform just made a huge step forward and is now officially the fastest way on the planet to publish music and get paid. In the newly added My Account section, any artist can create its own profile, upload music, and earn, with a per stream rate that's about 10 times that of Spotify. Did that catch your attention? Check out their tutorial video to guide you through the upload process. The use of Emanate is currently still free, but a new subscription model and staking section will be revealed in the next month. The Emanate team was hard at work in the last month, pushing lots of great news and results of their tireless efforts. They gave a full summary of recent events in another article, but that's not all. The Emanate team has a lot more in the pipeline. Through the grapevine, we heard about an official remix competition with Mousetrap and a potential 7-figure deal in the making. Fingers crossed. Up next, Predict live on EOS. With Predict officially launching on the mainnet, EOS finally has its own open and fully functional prediction market, or as Everpedia team calls it, a knowledge market. From now on, anyone with an EOS account can create a market on an interesting topic, ask a binary question about it, and invite friends to bet on the outcome. The goal of Predict is to create a simple, fun, and intuitive user experience. Looking at the final product, this was successfully achieved. Creating a new knowledge market can not only be lucrative for the creator, it also benefits all IQ token holders as IQ gets burned for every market created. Check out the Predict demo video with Everpedia co-founder Sam Kazmian, where he explains some of the unique design features and differences to other prediction markets like Augur. It's nice to see Sam sharing his enthusiasm for this awesome new product. At the end of the video, he also hinted at Everpedia's ambition to step into the DeFi space and leverage markets. Exciting stuff. Up next, Zeus SDK guide and liquid walkthrough. The EOS Hot Sauce has extensively covered all the tools and services built by Liquid apps, and as a DSP, we know firsthand how revolutionary these technologies can be. But the focus for now must be on the dApp builders to integrate the solutions to their products and put the dApp network to use. The Liquid apps team must have had similar thoughts since they started putting out a fresh series of walkthroughs and guides, especially addressing developers. For example, a getting started guide for the Zeus SDK, which is basically the entry point for developers, as it unites all of the available liquidity app services in one development environment, similar to Truffle for Ethereum. Once the Zeus SDK is set up, specific walkthroughs provide further assistance for using services such as Liquid Scheduler or Liquid Storage. In another new format, the dApp Talk, Zach Gall sits down with Liquid apps developers to talk about what they're building on behind the scenes. In the newest episode, Nathaniel Prudhomme told us about an update from the Oracle price feed and the upcoming Liquid Portfolio service. Up next, last call for Edna. We'd like to remind all of our readers to check if they're holding Edna tokens in their accounts, which were originally airdropped to EOS Genesis accounts. We've explained the general concept of Edna already in Hot Sauce number 14, but there have been a couple of updates since then. The Edna project decided to move the Edna token to the Worbly network in order to ensure the compliance of this product. Token holders are advised to move EOS-based Edna tokens over to Worbly. This token teleport can be done on blocks.io. The teleport portal will only remain open for a limited and rather short time, so the action is required as soon as possible. In order to successfully move the tokens, you'll need an account on the Worbly network. Check out the instructions in a video tutorial if you need help getting set up. As the teleport process is a bit technical, we've included some important notes you can follow along in the written version of the EOS Hot Sauce. You can find that in the blog section at eosnation.io. For further questions, join the Edna community on Telegram. It seems things are moving forward for the Edna project, as they've just launched a brand new website and created an online community. Go check it out and happy teleporting. And finally, EOSIO.EVM now feature complete. Syed Jaffrey of EOS Cafe Block gave an update about his submission for the EOSIO challenge, which has the goal to create a solution that enables the execution of Ethereum smart contracts on the EOS virtual machine. Syed announced on Twitter, EOSIO.EVM is now feature complete and can handle all transactions and signing flows currently seen on Ethereum. In a video published on YouTube, he demonstrates how to connect the EOSIO.EVM contract on EOSIO nodes directly to the Ethereum services MetaMask and Remix. And that's all the spicy sauce we've got for you this week. EOS Nation is a top block producer on the EOS public network. We earn inflation rewards based on the percentage of tokens staked towards us. Those rewards are reinvested into EOSIO community, tools, and infrastructure. Help grow the ecosystem by staking your vote to EOS Nation FTW for BP or proxying to Proxy for Nation. Remember, we never accept compensation in exchange for featuring projects in the EOS Hot Sauce. That means if a project is included in the EOS Hot Sauce, it's because we believe that project brings value to the EOSIO ecosystem and we want our community to know about it. Are you building an interesting project on EOSIO? We want to hear from you. Reach out to us on social media or email info@eosnation.io. Thanks for supporting EOS Nation and for listening to this week's edition of EOS Hot Sauce. Want more spicy updates? Check out eosnation.io for previous episodes, or you can find them on our YouTube channel. Once again, I'm your host, Daniel Keys, and we'll see you again next week. Until then, let's keep it spicy.